Después que nos quedamos. Follow, breathe.
Shit. Card's not working. Hang on. Let me see if there's another route. This way. Let's go.
Dale.
We've been lucky so far, but watch out. Can't know what these old systems will do.
Actually, turrets like these operate in sequential circuits. Hacking one triggers a feedback loop that boots up others.
So don't hack any of them. Go in. Holy shit!
Chill.
All clear now.
La caga. Esto. Una cámara. Ujú.
Gents first.
Mira, aquí tengo algo aquí.
Come on. We don't have time.
Chill. Ahí que vamos para adentro.
Keep it moving. Let's go.
Qué ojo de la pendeja esta. Ok, ¿qué falta?
Come on. We don't have time. Doing great. Keep it up. Phew. We're almost there.
Hay que ver más cosas por aquí.
Come on, we don't have time.
Mucho joder la tipa esa, puñeta.
Can't have bad luck all the time.
We made
Y
it.
se va a activar.
The mainframe. The host. Unbelievable. There's even files from the Third Corporate War here.
Yeah. Militech was tap dancing on its tits trying to keep Sokka from pushing him off the stage.
Shit. The oldest ones are encrypted. But wait. There's some newer footage. Dated 2068. Must be when they came back. Come here, take a look.
Yeah. Okay, it's recording. Senior Research Specialist Evan McCrae, this is day 3 of our expedition. We've moved some equipment to the bunker. The old rail system remains largely functional. They might have used it to transport heat exchangers from the lab once upon a time. There is a mountain of old research here. I'll see if we can find a use for any of it.
The bastards were trying to reopen the project.
¿Qué proyecto? No.
Well, Caesar managed to breach one of the data forts. He found fragments of some outdated code. Command controls for a weapon, perhaps? All we need now is an AI to merge its findings. Lisa will probe the black wall for any potential gateways. Huh? Oh, right. Day 39. Thanks, Lisa.
Hear that? They wanted to breach the black wall.
Day 50, 50. We received orders from HQ to shut down and return home. They say we're not safe here anymore. Caesar's packed us. We await Lisa's return. The poor thing's been in the bunker for 2 days. Jacked in. Or is it 3? She just won't come out. She's trying to download the data from the fortresses, but we can't hope to take it with us if she does. Now that's it. I'm gonna get her, Caesar.
Shit! This is bigger than I thought. Militech using some rogue AI to augment their old weaponry? This is huge.
Yeah. Militech and some secret weapon. Street's been saying it for ages. Usually between worlds ending on Tuesday and Bart Moss is hibernating in a fridge.
Look, if it mattered, would have been old news years ago.
Kidding me? You hear about Soul Killer? Now imagine a similar project, only Militech's pushing the buttons. These things change the world. And not for the better. At least not for people like us.
Like other peeps haven't tried to contact Blackwall AIs. Failing to see the big break there.
Look, Voodoo Boys poking at the Blackwall is one thing, but one of the world's most powerful megacorps weaponizing a wild AI? Infinitely worse. When people learn Netwatch is busy hunting ordinary Joes while giving the megacorps free reign, imagine the outcry.
So we got it? Grab what you need, let's Delta.
Dante!
What the?
Howdy, Bree.
Wait, who the hell is this guy?
Dante Caruso, Militech Special Agent. Second class, mind you.
Give it a rest, Bree.
How's it you're here?
Knew Bree was hiding in the area. Knew you had something to do with it. Just had to watch and wait. Thanks, kid. Hope you're not about to start defending her. Must have filled your head with all sorts of horse shit.
Said people like you were after her. We're gonna kill her. Hired me to keep that from happening.
Oh, Pilgrim. She told you she was a media, right? Yeah. Only journalism she's ever done was to write articles where he can muck at our competition. Ah. Can see those gears churning now. Yeah. Bree worked for Militech.
That true?
Yes. Took the gigs because that meant I got access to their archives.
No
If
le
I
creo
leave,
para
He
nada.
knows I'm close. He wants to stop me.
Another failure to communicate. You don't know my mind, but I sure as hell know yours, Bree. A flag in the wind's what you are. Whose pocket are you in right now? Arasaka? Netwatch? That quant you were pulling intel from. Caesar Maharez. You know they zeroed him, right?
What's he talking about?
Can't you see he's threatening me? Militech murdered the scientist, now they're trying to murder me. I gotta get this story out, or they'll kill everyone on the project, one by one.
Wrong. It's because of you Maharez got wiped. And what for, huh? The Eddies? Sorry, Bree.
Stop him, V!
Lab ain't big enough for the both of us.
Come on, just zero him!
Think. You really want to stick your neck out for her?
Es que no le creo. Okay.
How's it feel, cowboy? Pulling triggers for a corp.
Heard a lot of insults in my day. Try again if you want to surprise me. Not looking for gratitude. Just an easy night's sleep. If Bree printed this data, it'd set off a modern-day witch hunt. Who knows how many it'd hang. It was her. She's the one who gave him Maharez. Meaning, see for yourself.
What am I looking at?
A log of all her convos with Netwatch. Bree planned to sell the lab data, grab the Eddies, and run. Like I said, still feeling sorry for her?
Fucking hazed me. Can't believe she was only in it for the scratch.
Why'd you take your gig? Charity? Come on.
So the data. What's your plan? Saw the tapes. Militech was trying its damnedest to breach the Black Wall.
Listen to a little voice of reason. Forget, move on, live on. You find yourself losing sleep over it someday? Well, just turn over onto your other side.
Guessing Militech aims to secure the project. Resume research?
Maybe someday, sure. Not today, not tomorrow. Making it not our problem. Truth be told, hope I'm dead and gone before they do.
So, don't you owe me something? For my trouble?
Fine. Grab your cut. Now get lost, kid. Gotta wait for all the data to wander home.
¿Cómo carajo llegué? Se me olvidó cómo ya carajo llegué aquí. ¿Qué carajo pasa, verdad?
Hey, V. Recon's in our rear view now. Get yourself ready and meet me at Alex's.
Sure. See you there.
Pero es que no se sale tan bien. Cojón. Tiene una puerta. That fucking sucks. Tiene que haber algo aquí, porque ¿cuál es el punto de tener esto aquí? Tiene una salida aquí, pero ¿dónde carajo? Creo que tenemos todo aquí. Ya sabemos.
Oh, shit, not good. Okay, what do we got?
Y pone que sea esto. En la casa donde está la gente Myers. Nice. El que otra tenemos aquí.
V, I need an explanation. Our client has made no payment, and I can't contact her. Why?
Turned out your client was lying at her ass. Had me an unpleasant little encounter with a Militech agent.
I see. Well, I am sorry you had such a difficult day. But in the future, please remember, A, who your client is, and B, that corpses don't pay. Don't let me down again.
Hágalo para acá. Nice, man. Hmm. What the fuck I can get?
Ain't nothing without your help. Check out Ronald's Cream Stems.
Sigue jugando.
Welcome to where the magic happens. If you're looking for preem threads, you found them.
No, I didn't see a
Who's trending
lottery.
Dogtown these days?
Anyway, I only
I
played
used
my
to be a
life
designer
twice,
e-job
and it was when it
at one time.
was
Taught me one
above $1
important
billion.
thing.
The
Your
last two
clothes are a
times,
tool, not an accessory. No matter
didn't
what life
win.
you're
I
trying to
already
live.
have bad luck
And in
doing
Dogtown,
shit.
practicality
I
is
never win
king.
anything in my life. Shit, that would be perfect. 10,000, Jesus. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like it's rigged. Like, I have never met someone that knows someone that won the lottery. You know what I mean?
No shortage of movie posters you got here.
What can I say? Film's my passion. It's my dream to make a documentary about life in Dogtown, in fact.
Good luck with that.
Hey, it's a compelling topic. Most peeps outside these walls got no clue what it's like in here. It's better than wasting away a corpo slave, I can tell you that.
Shit, I will be happy if my friends watch my streams.
you got. Go out on the streets and give them 1,000 guns salute.
Yeah? What you want?
In the market
No,
for
I don't
buying.
think so. I'll only
Any
go out
recommendations?
where they live.
Yeah. Buy what you
Like
want.
it's pretty, but I think
Don't
I'll
waste my
move
time.
just my
Jesus,
hometown.
skip your morning coffee?
I ain't get paid to small talk. You're looking for reliable iron? That's what I sell. Ain't nothing else worth wasting breath on.
Shit, I don't have enough money. I think I'm gonna do side quest and then I'll do the. No, not move there. I will have to visit Chile to see how it is, but too many earthquake in Spain. They have an immigration problem, a crime problem, and an economy problem. Nah, man, if I move, I will just go to. I don't know, probably. I was thinking in Mexico. Cause I like it there. Cause Chile, I wouldn't mind Chile, but just too far. If I want to go back to PR or United States, I the travel will be too. It'll be a lot of hours. Plus, they have a lot of earthquake.
Rigged it up to the grid myself. Yo, you think I can grab some watts off ya? Sure. Get you set up with them cables.
But I will have to visit.
What a fucking mess.
It's like the place is robbed.
Finger on the trig, V.
So much as a fucking any wreck half the stores.
Oh,
What a day!
oh, there's it's not bunkers, but there's cities underground. On the pass, check Google Gobeli Tepe or Gobeli Tepe.
Get my fucking nails done. The studio will
The
make.
hell's this?
Great question. This pervert is keeping me locked here against my will.
Mm-hmm.
I am Lena Melina, Queen Bitch of Dogtown. Listen, get me out of here and I'll let you
Yeah,
take
money
me out to
changed
dinner.
people.
Maybe.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Hey, sweet chicks, eyes up. Stared at my tits long enough. Bash this asshole in the head and
What the
take me
fuck?
home.
Put a sock in it, dumbass. Gonk in the boots, my friend, and partner, Tool.
And here I thought we had a fucked up partnership.
Let's go upstairs before he gets too riled up. I'll explain everything.
took on a gig to find Lena Molina, free her. Well, here I am at Brainporium. Don't see anyone else under lock and key.
Fuck. He must have called a fixer before I jammed his comms. Paid to have himself busted out. Come on, Choom. You're not gonna stand there with a straight face and tell me that's Lena Molina.
Got 60 seconds to tell me what the fuck's going on here.
Do it in less than that. Follow me upstairs.
Fuck! I should be scrolling. You're tanking my sales, my popularity. Mark my words, asshole. My boys will find me. They'll bust me out of this shithole.
Tool's been a die-hard fan of Lena since the beginning. Relives all her BDs. This being Dogtown, few days ago we had a power surge. BD Reith was pulling juice while Tool was, well, being Lena. BD got stuck in his head, sizzled his synapses. Ever since then, he thinks he's the real Lena Molina. Talks like her, acts like her, the whole works. Figuring as you're already a witness to this whole mess, might have a job for you.
Who's this Lena chick anyway?
She scrolls BDs. Gonzo content in sparkly packaging. Runs with a gang, fucks DJs, snorts designer drugs, and tears up the streets in tricked out rides while squirting lead out the window.
Your Choom needs a ripper stat. Take it you want to get him some help?
No need. Tool will get back to normal in no time. Said you're here. Willing to pay top eddies if you can help with a little something. It's about capitalizing on the present state of affairs. Catch my drift?
And you are kind
I
of
don't
obsessed
know.
with the Tates. You keep on mentioning every
Store's barely
stream.
staying afloat. Nobody's buying our squirrels and Hansons, bleeding us dry in rent. Yeah, heads, Nova, catches your eye. But let's not kid ourselves. Folks in
And yeah, they're
Dogtown ain't
millionaires,
apple of
but I
the
don't think
wallet.
they're multi-millionaires. But then again, I don't know. Because, like, I know them and I agree with some stuff they say, other no, but I'm not a follower.
Your Choom loses touch with reality, and you're angling to make a quick Euro buck?
Oh, please. Don't need a merc lecturing me on ethical biz practices. Gotta stay and keep an eye on Tool. Make sure he doesn't
I
off
watch
himself
YouTube,
or
but now
break
I'm
something.
watching Rumble,
You
Rumble
go get
too.
Lena and bring her here for a BD shoot. We'll do
Because
a collab.
I
Call it
really don't like the
Doppelganger.
censoring of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Lena gets content for an episode. Store's rep gets a boost from her fans. Win-win.
Not afraid Tool might stay this way forever?
Nah, he'll be fine. Sometimes peeps go a little wackadoodle post-virtue. Trust me, I've seen it all. More worried about those barkist pricks coming to collect. Cause right now, we're making as much as a joy toy with erectile dysfunction.
This is ridiculous. No way I'm getting mixed up in it.
Well, holler if you change your mind. Gotta stay put. Keep an eye on Lardass. Make sure he doesn't turn this place upside down.
Who's this Lena chick anyway?
And? Make up your mind? Runs with a gang, fucks DJs, snorts designer drugs, and tears up the streets in tricked out rides
I
while
already
squirting lead
heard
out the
that. I
window.
just want to save that guy. Trust this motherfucker.
Will you finally let me out? Or did you just come here to jerk off?
Don't got the key.
Oh, then fucking find it.
Yeah, that's how the government works.
Oh, interesting.
Dear Lena, I've been following you ever since the beginning when you were making those crazy amateur BDs with those bikers from the Badlands. I'm going through a difficult time right now. Life kicked me pretty hard in the ass. I can only catch a break when I'm being you. Thanks for the preem content. I know you're putting your body and soul into these BDs. Your biggest fan, Edgar Toole. Cute. Starting to wish I hadn't burned all my fan mail.
Handwritten, heartfelt too. Must have been important getting this to her.
Hmm.
You for real, Edgar? This really necessary?
Who the fuck is Edgar? Are you scared?
Needs a stronger kick to shake sense into him. We'll come back to this.
¿Dónde carajo está la jodida llave?
Sure, don't mind me.
Okay, I'll get Lena down here. Just need her address.
Sent. If we scroll something preem, I'll throw in a little extra.
Sounds like a bulletproof plan. What could go wrong?
Because those people have too much power, man.
¿Ya has visto a Chucky? ¿Dónde andará metido?
Hey, Chumito.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna die. Jesus. Ay, carajo. I don't think they work for it. Some of them were lucky. I'm not gonna diminish their accomplishments saying that they are not smart because I believe you have to be smart to accomplish what they did. But the honest thing is that they took advantage of their opportunity. There's nothing wrong with that. Because if you look the biography, autobiography of all these people, founder like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. I'm not sure Elon Musk if he did that. I know Bill Gates he took advantage of. He had his company he founded in a garage and he bought
Why don't you try
half of
talking
it
to him first?
from his friend and
Could
from
choose a
there
menace.
exploded. And most of the what we think Microsoft invented is not there. Like they
Want your
just
chrome ripped
buy it.
out of you?
They just buy other
Huh? Then
companies.
fuck off.
That's why I think it was 2011. I think I know it was like 15 years ago, and they accused them again today this year about monopolized practice, and that's Microsoft. And Steve Jobs, talking about Steve Jobs, he did the same thing. He just bought half of the company from his friend and skyrocket. And if you see, Apple was never that advanced. Like they make it seems like they say you the same shit every year. And then Elon Musk, I don't know, cause I know I don't know for a fact he's smart,
It's
but
funny. Placed a bet on the body count lottery, and
cause I
guess
don't know
what?
him personally,
Only 4
but
bodies away from my
it
lucky
look like
number.
You're gonna be
he
dead!
know his shit. Jesus. Why this shit's not doing anything? What the fuck?
Help! Please, help!
Yeah, and then a lot of these multimillionaires or billionaires, like they were poor and they started from nothing. Like Jeff Bezos, I think he went bankruptcy when Amazon first started, like in the 90s, early 2000, and their parents, I think, helped them. But then again, like I said, I'm not gonna diminish what they say because if you give, I don't know, millions or a lot of thousands to anybody over there, anybody here, they're gonna spend on stupid shit. They're not gonna multiply their wealth.
Ought to get rid of it.
That's why I don't want to diminish
Lena will be thrilled to see half
by
her
saying
crew
that they started
wiped
from the
out.
bottom now. Or just say the stuff how it is.
Hmm. She's not here. Guess we wait.
I don't know, like honestly, I feel like especially the Elon Musk situation, he there's stuff that he found, there's companies that he bought. But the thing is, he's from South Africa, and usually, for what I read, South Africa is like 1950s United States, but in Africa. I'm talking about like racist wise. A lot of people that are over there, like like European descendants. Usually they have a lot of money. I'm not saying all of them, because that would be generalizing, but yeah, how the fuck I'm gonna hide the fucking head? Lol. But then, there's people that they have a better head start normal than normal people. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, not to diminish it, because if you give them the same opportunity to other people, they would not know how to take advantage of that. Like when Donald Trump said that his dad giving a small loan of $1 million, people were laughing at him, saying, like, "What the fuck, a small loan of $1 million? That's a lot. You're a privileged motherfucker." But then again, if you look at this perspective, would they if your dad gave you $1 million right now, would you multiply that money and be wealthy? Most likely not. We're gonna spend it in stupid shit. So it's no matter who you ask, it's gonna they're gonna criticize it. So they're gonna have a point. And I understand both. Like say,
Shit,
not
there's that
everybody have
woman.
the
Pretend you're someone
opportunity that get
important.
$1 million.
Lay some studio cool on her.
Don't need acting pointers from you, Johnny.
Ugh. Let me guess. Another stalker. How long have you been waiting here, All night? Want me to sign your pecs? Where's my crew? We're supposed to shoot and they're not fucking here. Amateurs. Anyway, you want an autograph or something?
I'm a talent scout for BD Syndicate, and boy, do I have the perfect role for you. We're piloting a new BD show, and if it takes off and you've got good chemistry with the co-star, we'll dive straight into full production.
No, I would
Slow
choose
down,
mine.
guy. I might be easy, but I'm
Because
nothing
people
cheap.
just see the
And I
results, they
always
don't see
charge
the
in advance.
process. And that's what bothers me about American mentality.
Did I mention who you'd be co-starring with?
They just see
No.
these rich
Who?
people and say, oh, they
See for yourself.
and they have it so easy, or oh man,
Fuck
they.
me! Carrie Eurodyne! And the girls from
They know.
Askarax!
First of all, we
I
don't know
take it we've got a deal.
how
We do.
how they live
Did you bring me my
and how
suit?
they got in that situation.
Won't be needing one. It's all improvised. Sending you the address. I'll meet you
And I
there
feel like
tonight.
people
Producer
that
Shank, he'll be waiting for
are,
you on location.
Got to get ready, do my makeup,
you
nails.
know,
Thanks, sweetie. Ciao.
they have this grinding mentality. Eventually, they don't give up. They will go and they will be in the same position. The thing is, a lot of people here they don't care about the process. They see the results. I don't hate rich people, but I'm not sympathizer of them either. Because I know some of them cut corners and they take advantage of the misfortune of others. And I guess you have to be a kind of psychopath to be a multi-billionaire, but it's not the way. That's how I look at it. I don't want to point myself like a saint because I'm not. But I don't think if I own Apple and I want to make iPhone every year, I will have saved in Congo to mine fucking minerals for phones. I don't think that's ethical correct. That's why people with like this vegan or whatever this pro whatever people that exist in this world like pro life, pro abortion, pro whatever, pro uh overpopulation, and they wanna be, oh, we're gonna help others. It's like, motherfucker, then start by killing yourself. Cause you're not helping nobody. Cause if you really was helping somebody, you wouldn't be supporting slavery by buying a new phone or a brand new TV. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not criticizing because I'm part of the problem. Everyone in the Western civilization is part of the problem because all have smartphones. But at least I don't try to upgrade every year. I don't. I usually, only time I upgrade is when my phone, it doesn't have, it can't use it no more. Like right now, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. But before that, I used to have a Razer phone, like from the gaming product, the gaming company, the three-headed snake. I used to have a Razer phone, and that's from 2016 or 15, and I had it till last year, no, 2022, I think, or 21, when the 13 came out. iPhone 13 came out. That's when I got mine, and because my phone was freezing and shit.
That skinny little shit I'm gonna pound into the map.
I know a lot of people don't buy phones in the mind that, oh, I'm gonna buy a new phone because I like the exploitation of kids or whatever. I know, I understand that people will not buy a phone because of that. But what bothers me is that they know damn well how that phone is made, and then they try to preach you how to save the planet and how to be a better person. That's what bothers me. I feel like a lot of people here they like to pick and choose in how to be a better person, and then missing other people's life without actually knowing their circumstances. That's true. I'm just you're totally right. There's always this is nothing new. It's always been like that since the dawn of history. Like slavery always existed. Like back in the day, the Irish, the Jewish, the Siberian, Chinese, the Slav. This always existed. It's not like me trying to say something different is gonna change. Hmm.
How'd someone like you end up here?
My owner bought me from some junk dealers, revamped, reprogrammed, and finally infused me with her spirit. Gave Earth and this unhappy wretch entomb, or change my form whence all my sorrows come. The tree still
Yeah,
planted
I
in
know
my
that
very
situation in
heart,
India. I know
not
it's not
only
India,
visited
but it's
and
close
heaved her
to
heart.
that area.
Your
It's
programming
Bangladesh.
sounds
I
ancient.
I
What can I
think
get
that
you?
70% or more than that of their economy is by suing jeans for Europe and United States. And I think they pay like the people there like 5 cents or some bullshit like that. But the thing is, I don't know, it's a tricky situation because would you change your way of your lifestyle because you want to be morally correct? I think that's the best way to have a a clean consciousness, but
It's about
it's
time
not gonna
something
easy.
can be
But
done finalizing the plan.
when you think about it, if you stop doing it, it's not gonna make a difference, and then it's not like people from that country gonna stop doing it. Because if you look at this perspective, they depend in the economy to survive.
Hello?
So let's say
Earth to V?
me and 1,000 people more say, okay, we're gonna be good people. We're not gonna buy that product because they're exploiting kids or poor people in these poor countries to suing our genes. So we're gonna stop buying that. So what's gonna happen with that family? They're gonna
We
die
don't
of
have all day.
starvation because they're not gonna have a job. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem anyways.
Back on the same page, are we?
Not exactly. Brings back a lot of memories, all this. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in op in Colombia.
No, but
Medellin.
you don't understand it, like
Not enough.
Missions.
minimizing
We
it.
have
That's
enough to
not what
do
I'm
without
saying.
digging up ancient
I'm
history.
saying that if we stop, if we minimize it or we stop buying it, it's gonna create another problem. That problem will be that that country, their
Hello?
economy
Earth to
is gonna
V?
be worse because then you're gonna have families that depend on that wage to survive, And if countries like Europe, like, well, Europe is a continent, but countries in Europe or United States don't buy from their product, what's gonna happen? That they're not
Well,
gonna
I'm
have
okay.
jobs.
Story for another time, maybe.
So that's the problem. Like, no matter how you see it,
Come on,
it's
let me
always
show you
gonna
what we
create
have.
something. You think you're gonna be doing something the right thing to do, but for them it might not be the right thing to do because they're not gonna have a job. But that's an example for Bangladesh because I know most of their economy it comes from swing like clothes from other countries, something like that. But that's a whole study that I read like long time ago, like back in 2019, 2020. I don't know if it's still like that.
We parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us. It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all
No,
there.
but that's the thing.
It's high time we
Give me a minute.
righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up
No,
to her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be
I don't
right,
think
but
it's
so am
in
I.
that part. I don't think it's evil. It's just
Right. Our objective, to free Somi from
human
under
nature, man.
Hansen's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue.
We always wanna
Because,
have the better,
well, she's been
live better.
infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and hows. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill
The
her.
cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint US Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's Soul Killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you and Songbird.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back. They know its security protocols inside out.
Also, they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Emmerich and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep.
Yeah,
That
man.
is till they learn the pay's better on the
Yes,
dark side.
Yeah, I buy that.
that's how I
They
see it.
hide
Like,
their love of Eddie's.
pre,
Mm-hmm.
we have a
Gonna miss
saying
that next
PRs.
paycheck because they run
Yeah,
into us.
we
We're
say
gonna
that
nab them
sometimes
before
the
they
cure
reach
is
Hansen.
worse than the sickness.
So we kidnap them.
So the
How we
thing
want to do
is,
this?
maybe if we,
They're driving a rental while in NC.
no
It's
matter
called
what we
Aurora.
do, I think the
We're gonna track
first of
their
all we need
ride
to
and
stop
hook 'em
exploiting
before they reach Hansen at the
the world
stadium.
countries. And second,
That's where you come
their
in.
own government. They
One
need
we've
to
used to
stop
breach the
exploiting their
Battleforce
own people
tracking system. Alex will fill you in
and be
later.
corrupt. And
Once we
I'm not
have the
accusing them
runners,
of
you take their
corruption
place.
because we have our
Behavior
corruption
inputs are
too.
tuned already.
And you're rolling all
But
this, Reed?
I'm just
I'm drawing up
talking
your
from what
exfil
I see
file.
online,
Once you
and I
complete
know
the
for
mission, you
experience
need to
living
get out in a hurry.
in a
I'll
Latin
provide
country,
transport,
corruption is
make sure the
always
path's clear and problem-free.
the
Brings us to
everyday
the final
thing.
stage, right? Meeting with Hansen.
And the thing
Right.
is,
Where you'll
it's
settle
so
for
rude that
Hansen's codes
like
in the mainframe.
it's in our
In
root
other words, the key to
that
unlocking your
when you
medicine
talk to
cabinet.
citizens and that they're
If
stealing,
one
I
of you
don't
will
know,
join Somi in the lab to
they
give
say,
you the
oh,
codes we'll
but
need,
the government do it too.
Hansen's likely to keep the other decided.
And you know that
I'll stay with
mentality is
Hanson,
not gonna
you
make
join
anything
Songbird.
better.
Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hanson, take him and his guards out.
Hanson and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
Sounds like Flatline and Hanson set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at the state. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
I don't know. I feel like
So,
sometimes that's the
time to
beauty
talk
of
Madden
life.
runners?
Cover that in a minute.
That's why differentiate us or whatever how you say that. Different makes us different from animals. Because we don't let our nature control us, or that's what we think.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all
We
this?
have individual
Honestly,
thoughts,
still
and
wondering why
honestly, I
neither of us
prefer,
went back to DC.
even though it's bad
Not me,
in the
not Reed.
Put him to
macro,
sleep. Saddle you with a
but I
dogfight
feel like
assignment.
Who are you kidding?
kinda
Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. Addressing down by some
special.
bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to
Because the
endure.
individual,
Think,
I don't know, for me, having a mind,
think we were both waiting for something, like
hive
down in
mind
Space
is
Force
scary.
One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So we serve Hanson up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. We're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks. What's his true aim here? Saving so me or carrying out a mission?
Saul imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With
Well,
mixed
if you're
results,
not
mind you.
sick, if you're not a
So
slave,
me?
Same story as always. Dares, lands
if
neck
you're
deep in
not
shit,
living
somehow crawls out.
super dirt
Rinse and
poor,
repeat.
then you are, I guess we are lucky, we are
Intercepting the
blessed.
runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental
What else
service
do we
system.
want?
Karen
Have
Exotics.
financial freedom,
Specializes in rare models. Karen
so
has
when you
tracking
can
stations
buy
around the city.
everything you
Gain access
want,
to those,
do
you find
everything
the
you
car
want,
easy.
eventually you're gonna get bored,
There's a
depressed,
station not far,
because
near
nothing gonna
Pacifica Serenity
fulfill
Bible
you.
Church. Check it out.
I don't think that's a blessing.
The stations. How do they
Unless you
work
use that
exactly?
wealth to,
They ping vehicle IDs across the network,
I
monitor
don't know,
location,
create
tire pressure,
jobs
all
or
of that.
help people, help others.
Hack them, and it'll
I
be
sound
open
like a
season on
saint,
the
but
runners.
like I said, I never
My
had
hard
that kind
agree
of money,
taking one
so I
station will
cannot
be enough. Rental agencies got
say
rare
how I'm
rights to
gonna
protect.
act tomorrow if I wake up with $1 billion in my bank account, you know what I
See
mean?
if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
Might be
So,
an asshole.
reach the
I
station,
would like
trace
to
the car.
create a,
Good. What then?
throw out the fucking war, you know what I mean?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
Yeah, everyone is a slave,
Dunno. Anything goes wrong, I'll be
metaphorically
stuck
or
in there.
literally.
Suck it
I
up.
mean,
This is FIA trunk ops, soldier.
people stuff as duties.
Seriously
Duties
though, the
make
tech
us a
just
slave
waits.
or a
And we'll have your
corporeal
back the whole way.
self.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream.
Like
When you
duty
think
to
you're near a
sleep, we have
station,
a
scan
duty
your
to
surroundings.
go to the bathroom, have a
They're
duty
not
to
concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
eat.
Get right on it.
So we're always gonna have these shackles that's gonna tie us to our body, our body, you know, the needs of the body. So no matter how you see it, and I think they should glitch out again. Like, you know, fucking, oh my god. I don't care. I know here a lot of people. I think that that's the word in general, but especially here, a lot of people they just like to hear what they want to hear, and they want to agree. They want. I don't know. It's weird. Like they want to be so different, but they want to be accepted so bad. They go into groups that think the same as they think that they have the same ideology, but because they are so afraid of being alone, they just accept whatever this XYZ group think, and every time pass, they change with something different. Like before, it was, oh, I'm a communist, and then they brought, oh, I'm an atheist, and now they jump to atheist, and now they say I'm gay, now they jump to gayness, and more is gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna anarchist. It always been like that since the 70s, since the hippie movement. 10 years pass, and there's a new movement, and they jump. So it's like, this is surprise me. So if you're gonna tell them something different, what they gonna say? Ah, it's not a phrase. This is how I truly think. Or you're wrong. It's like, are you gonna waste time? Or you wanna waste time talking about your individuality with people that think as bees? Their mind are connected. It's not worth. Not even trying. So, and it's funny how they praise about peace and whatever shit they thousand prayers and peace. Why there's always war? But they're the first one when you say something that is different of what they think, they're gonna accuse you and attack you.
But two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry, completely painless.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry. I'm getting you out of there.
I know.
First, good news, you said. Is there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark.
Jesus.
You should be able to talk freely.
Oh, there's something
Okay,
in there.
lead to Delta. But see you soon.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people they're narcissistic. They don't even know it. First of all, they don't even know the word, and they think that if a person is confident of themselves, or if he truly believes he's not wrong, whatever, I say, he's narcissistic just because the word is popular on the internet, and they like to use it without knowing the meaning of the word. Same thing as fascism. They like to throw it around. They don't even fucking know the origin of the word. Hmm. I'm not sure it's here. Okay. Can I go through here? I know. What the fuck? Jesus! And they counter me. She. I don't know. I feel like the concept of God. There's people that they need to separate the concept with of God with religion, and then I think it's gonna be better understanding of everything. Cause I'm not a religious person, but I before I was very skeptic, and I don't pray. I don't, cause I don't, like I said, I don't believe in any God per se. But I think it's hard to explain because the thing is, we are already have hardwired the concept of religion. So when we think about God, we automatically think about Jesus or Yahweh, the Jewish God. And the problem with that is that we forget about other concept. Maybe God is not that. Maybe God is the cosmos. It's the dust that gives us life. You know what I mean? It's not a guy with beard. And me personally, I don't believe it's God. I think it's the cosmos. It's the oh no, the web of I don't know time or whatever. Yeah, I have that same the exact same thing you just said. I think about that. I think maybe all of us are God, and we are just different
Got a problem, Alex. Gonna take
consciousness
more than breaching one
separated,
station to
and maybe
recreate the
when we
encryption
die, we
key.
go to the original source. I think that's how the Nirvana and Buddhism. I think that's the goal of the Nirvana, going to the original source.
Hold on. Let me ping the station
So
remotely.
every time you
That'll
reincarnate,
save us some time.
you're supposed to learn from your past mistake and be better until eventually you go to the Nirvana.
No response.
Or with the original source
It might.
when all consciousness get into one.
Think we're good with just one more?
I feel like it's like that.
It's a car rental company, for Christ's sake.
Because
How
you could
sophisticated of
be
a
a
system can they
skeptic,
have?
atheist, whatever, but something you
Let's get
can
to it.
deny
Good
is
luck out
like
there. And
there's
break
something in
free as
us
soon
that
as you
makes
grab that
us
encryption key.
different. It could be maybe that we think, and therefore because we think that we think makes us different. It makes and we develop this idea saying that we have a spirit or that consciousness, and maybe it's that what we're thinking, well, maybe it's not true. Maybe we're just animals and we don't even know it. Man, I wish I could be affiliate, but my only faithful viewer is you. I don't. Sometimes I get more viewers, but it's when I play Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh. But the thing is, I like to play different games, and I understand the game. You know how the game is played here in Twitch. You have to concentrate on just one game. But the thing is, I don't wanna be known as a Poke streamer or Yugi tour or Yugi streamer, whatever. I like to play different games, and I like to talk shit, but like I say constructive shit. You know what I mean? that makes you think. And I'm not a dictator. Like, what I think is correct. Because like I say many times, I'm very easy to change my mind. If I think I'm wrong, oh, made it. Yeah, I know.
Really want to find out? Think real hard
Oh
now.
shit.
Nope, not allowed. Go back.
And this game like crazy. I even haven't pay attention to what I'm doing. Motherfucker. They saw me. Uh, how the fuck they knew it was me?
Bitch, show yourself.
Losing soldiers!
They just died, Lord. Holy fuck.
Give me a hand here! Ugh.
Damn. Yeah, I think it was Albert Odyssey, right? I think my first Sega Saturn I played on stream. No, I think it was Dragon Force.
Looking for something? Won't find it here. Nothing to find.
Karen Exotics. I work for him. Need to fix our transceiver.
Whatever.
Borked.
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it. Old people need help with this stuff sometimes. So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back
And
on.
back on.
You
Lord.
know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
I don't know. I think if
Okay. Eddies are all yours.
Nova. Done
I
deal.
was rich,
So,
not
switch.
rich, but at
Where is it?
least
I
have
don't know
financial
exactly.
freedom,
Around here. Telling you
I will
where
open
to
a
look,
bakery.
not where to find it. Just like I said. We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold. Let's start playing. You'll get it. Warmer! Warmer! Hot! Ready!
What the fuck? My BD! No! And the best fucking bit, too! Jackass power grid?
I don't know if I,
Yeah!
open a
We're back
bakery
home,
wouldn't be
baby!
to make more money. I feel like
You got two
the reason I
surefire
would do
choices.
it because
Hard reboot or hard kick.
I don't know. First, I really like cafes, and I would like to have my own coffee plantation. And have my own
Yo,
place to
don't even think
escape.
about
Like
flatlining
people
here.
that get out of
You're
work,
just gonna touch a corpse?
get off,
This
going to a bar or
just
whatever.
reminded me of
I feel
having
like
a fucking
this have to be a
stroke.
spot where they will like just drink coffee and eat cereal or eat a
Wasn't on
sandwich
purpose. Just gotta pick up the
or eat,
pace.
you know,
Clock's
Korean
ticking.
Doing what I can.
pastries. Like, because in PR we have places like that, so I feel like I don't know if it we I open one here, might be it might be popular. I don't know. I hope people, but the problem is that I feel like humanity have a problem that they will prefer the fish instead of learning how to fish. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't say humanity. I would say I would just gonna talk about white people. I say in Puerto Rico, a lot of people, and it wasn't like that. It was, after the '60s when we become a free associate state and they destroy the working class and they start giving food stamps and shit to people and giving them free housing. So if you're smart, will you work if they're giving you food and a place to stay? No. So that's what happened. Then you will see 5 more generations or 5 decades, and you will create a culture of living of welfare. So that's the problem. And then if you they would not like to learn how they would not like to learn how to fish. And I'm not using like literally how to fish. I'm just using it as a analogy. That they would not like to work hard to produce what they're consuming. They would just like to consume. And that's a problem that's happening here too. There's not a lot of people in welfare, but there's a lot of people that they wanna be content creator. They wanna be that. And then when that dream doesn't come true, they give up, they don't want to work or whatever, they end up in drugs. And the thing is, you have plenty of people like that, like thousands, because the TV give you this false idea saying that if you dream about this, eventually it's gonna come true. And actually, it's not always like that. You just go to California, you will see a lot of broken dreams. I don't know. Sometimes we people just need to burst the bubble and just accept the reality. Some we are just cattle. It sounds bad, but sometimes it is true, man. We're in a human farm. We just exist here to be exploited, and that's it. You're gonna be against the system, or you're gonna join them. If you go against the system, you might make it, or you might not. But then I will be going around to the first thing I was saying in the beginning when we started talking about this. A lot of people just see the results. They don't like the journey. So if you go against the system, you want to be something different. You want to work, have a regular job. They want to be, I don't know, content creator, and they don't want to go through the journey, and they get frustrated after a year, after two, after 10 years, and they end up doing nothing with their life, and then they end up killing themselves.
Here we are. You and me, face to face.
Sure we're alone. Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe You're already one of
Yeah, I
us.
think that's best
Don't trust a soul.
the best thing to do. Go to India and teach them, not to dirt, the rivers, how to dirty
Spot.
them. I mean, how to
Looking
clean
random, I
them,
guess.
and how
Guess
bad
right.
it will,
Wanted to show
if
you
you make
something.
it clean, if
Means a
you
lot
make
to
the
me.
country clean, will
Could help put some things
bring
in
more
perspective.
tourism. The positivity,
I
the
trust you.
mindset is gonna change of the people.
Come over here.
But the thing is, like you said, oh, happy die hard. Other places are like that. Ah, fuck this. What you gonna do? Did this like that?
So what's so special about this place?
She was a half robot. Now she
Lived
has
just 2
skin.
blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment.
Ah, fuck, what's that?
Locals come here after sunset. Fire
Hmm.
up grills,
We're two.
crack open beers,
We're the same
talk
too.
about nothing in particular. I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best scoff dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his tunes. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
Fuck, I wanna answer, say that.
Attack on Myers. You schemed that up with Hansen. I know that.
Yeah, neural matrix was pricey. But honestly, I never thought he'd try to kill her.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kirk caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our
Alright,
deal.
man, take care.
They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping
It's
his
nice
data
talking
he
to
can
you,
use
man.
as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it. It fucked everything up, I know, V. But I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. A tool for reaching beyond the black wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
painfully familiar. Think I know how you feel.
I doubt anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
I want to ask, actually, what happened exactly? You know, when you reached past the black wall.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too, with the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
Mm-hmm. He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join and serve or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, the NUSA, Reed, from everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk wanted that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chooms to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one, sorry. But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission. Grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then?
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word.
No le creo. No lo sé,
That's it.
parece falso.
Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask.
You're in this because you understand me, or because I promised to save your life?
Should be pretty clear. I mean to survive, too.
I appreciate your honesty. I guess that's all. I suppose you should call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hanson.
Yo creo que lo voy a dejar aquí. Tengo un sueño hijo de puta. No,